Here I go again. Starting off the episode the same way I did last time. Shit. Love this game. Goddamn. You know I gotta take a second one, though. Wouldn't be justice if I didn't get myself drunk, right? Second one always tastes like ass. That's what I get for trying to double dab. Anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name of Chris Vick, and welcome back to The Game Lounge. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday. Start back of the work week. You guys had wound up going back to school. Everybody went back to work. I had a training today. Boring as fuck. But definitely was better than going into work and having to deal with that bullshit, even though I have to do it tomorrow. But for your viewing pleasure tonight, we have GTA Online. So, you guys already know how GTA works. We wind up doing the episode, going to the casino, and trying to find some random mission that I haven't really gotten into or done yet. And then just keep the conversation going. You guys already know how that works. I'm gonna break out of my own goddamn garage. Yeah, so I had a training today, like I said, guys, and it was boring. Had to go about talking about lead stuff, and I don't give a flying shit about any of that. I don't know. Alright, whatever. Let's go to... Oh, shit, first person. Wait a minute. Here we go with this shit again. Alright, we're gonna drive slow till you get yourself together. Because, yo, this is illegal. Hold on. Maybe it's because the controller's on top of this. Bro, it's just doing it by itself. That's the crazy part. Like, mind you, the purple controller I got is trash. This, you're not looking too far from the apple that fell from the tree. Either way, like I said, y'all, I had a training today. We was mostly talking about mold and lead-based poisoning things and stuff like that. How much exposure the body can take. Certain places that you can receive mold. And when I said receive mold, it sounded like you can get it on sale. Like, we have lead poisoning half off. And if you want, there's some hepatitis available for you that can really kick in the side effects on what you're really feeling. But it was pretty boring or whatever, so I didn't really care about it. What was I getting ready to say? I forgot. Yeah, so other than that, the weather's supposed to be nice in the next few days. Thank God for that. I'm tired of this cold ass weather. It starts to hurt. I tried to drive to Long Island City at first, and I was like, I can make it because I got Calissa to school and everything. But at some point, it like I don't know if anybody else knows. Not anybody else knows. Of course, y'all know. But if anybody takes the time to realize that it's not cold because of the temperature. It's cold because of the fucking wind. When the wind starts blowing, like, say, for example, you was waiting at the bus stop and you're waiting for your bus to get there. And the means of you waiting for the bus is like this mean-ass breeze that's blowing by. I don't give a fuck how layered you are. At some point, the wind is like a toxin and it just cuts through whatever the fuck you're wearing. And then you could feel that shit seep in. Like, and the numbness that you get from being too cold is probably the worst feeling in the world. Because when you get into somebody, wow, I don't know what. Somebody's talking about me being inside them. Invasion. So, either way, yeah, so once you go about getting inside and your hands all nice and warm, and what, did I shoot some fucking body? I didn't even hit nobody. These bitches ran. Oh my God, he's wearing a coat. Who wears a coat to a casino? I do, bitch. Oh shit, look at this big ass monster truck looking motherfucker. And what I'm talking about is that ass, man. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, back to the car. That car's nice. They already know we're going to spin the wheel and see if we can get something real. But yeah, being cold is a painful feeling. I definitely hate that shit. I'm a summer baby. August 11th, 1993. I am purebred, full-fledged summer. You can hand that shit over to me on a platter. Spin the fucking wheel. Or we can just look at it. But I always come here to do. What am I spinning the wheel for? Just so I can win something? Nah. Looking at it is all the prize I need. Here we go. Spinning around it goes. Where will it land? Nobody fucking knows. And it is 25 chips. I didn't want that shit. Give me the money. I actually don't need that truck anyway to begin with. I just like spinning the wheel because of the fact that it's fun. But you already know I'm about to get into some shenanigans. So let's see what's up with an online mission. You know what's the sad part too? I wish I actually had enough friends to go about, not my jobs. I wish I had enough friends to go about trying to do like the heist missions, because you get the biggest cuts of like work when you do heist missions and stuff, because you know you're getting millions of dollars or a couple million or maybe a million itself. Either way, you're getting a lot of fucking money. So it definitely is more beneficial, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, this doesn't sound fun, but that's a desert and I don't want to go there. 90% of Los Santos is a fucking desert. This episode's gonna be called fuck. That's the word. Word tonight is fuck. It takes us thief. I have been robbed, my friend robbed me, a pillar of the community, a friend to the friendliest, creditor to the creditless. That sounds like Simeon. I don't even know if it was. Oh no, this is what I wanted to talk about. Hold on. Wait, no matchmaking. This is what I wanted to talk about. Here we go. How I've been talking about it for a few days, at least mentally, and I've been thinking about it. The amount of less stress you have being a gamer nowadays. 90s people, whoever was back in the 90s, early 2000s playing video games. If you wind up ever having a PlayStation 2, I didn't have a PlayStation 2. Let me just say that at first. I had an Xbox, and an Xbox had an internal storage to which you couldn't take that bitch out the first Xbox. If you could, I didn't know how to do it. So let me set the waypoint first. So long story short, if you had a PlayStation 2 back in the day, and you wind up having a friend that had the same game as you was able to go about bringing your PlayStation 2 memory card with you if they didn't have the same game data completed. So say for example, he had Bully or he had Def Jam Fight for New York, because I always use that game. And he didn't have unlocked characters. You brought your PlayStation 2 memory card over and put it in his system, and he goes about having it. But then it's like, y'all understand how easy that was though, right? Here's the ass kicking part about us. You fuck around and lose that shit, and back in the day, you lost everything. Nigga, we didn't have no cloud storage back in the day. What the fuck was the cloud storage? That was you wishing that you had your memory card in another pair of jeans or some shit, or whatever shorts you was wearing when you went to your friend's house, or you hopefully wish that you left it over there, because you don't remember bringing it back to your house. Y'all got cloud storage where y'all can upload stuff, and the safety of whatever you have is now, oh damn, the cars are moving. Okay, never mind. All right, so let's speak about this waypoint. All right, y'all, let's lock in. Either way, do I have a time? I do not. Sweet. I don't also have a red light, but you know what? It's daytime. I didn't need that. So either way, like I was saying, the risk that we took of trying to make sure our friends had their fucking games completed, it wasn't the same. Like, you could game share accounts. I did it with my nephew. Wanna know how I know? He taught me. He was like, yo, Uncle Chris, shout out to Jaden, by the way. Shout out to J-Dog. Wait a minute. Shout out to J-Dog, by the way, because he's doing a really good job. He got his desktop set up, and he just got his monitor and everything, so his shit is off the chain. But when it came to him telling me about what was he telling me about? I done lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, he was telling me about the game sharing thing. When he was telling me about that, it allowed me to see that, damn, hold on, how do I get to that shit? This one's closer. It allowed me to see that like you had the ability to be able to do that, and it was crazy because I was like, what? Like, what do you mean I'm able to do that? I gotta shoot this nigga in the car. Fuck. I just want to shoot you, bro. Just come on, bro. Just need you to die. Can you die for me? Can you die for me? Can you? Oh, you're so nice. What a nice guy out here giving his life up. Stop resisting. Stop it. Oh man, his leg. Anyway, let me bring this car back. So yeah, you're able to share game accounts. If a person has a game and they share their account with you, whatever games they have, you have. It's like having your family come over and then giving them the sticks to your console, and then they just got free reign over your shit. And it's dope. But at the same time, it's much easier than what we had to deal with back in the day. You had to let your friends borrow games. There was times where you let your friends borrow 2 games because you wanted to borrow 1 game. I remember doing that shit. And I used to sell Game Boy Advance games back in the day. I used to not really sell, but I used to trade because I was a big fan of the GBA back in the day. And it wound up making me realize how important certain games could have been to where other games didn't have as much value, but if sold together, like 2 games is worth 1 game. And I really learned how to trade back then when I got a little older. I was probably like 18 when I was doing it. And that's how it was. Like, now you can get games, like you was able to get games on sale, but then there's digital copies where you can get games for damn near even less money if it's on digital. But you don't go about you get those physical copies nowadays too sometimes, but not as much. All right, now I gotta get the other car. But yeah, so the PS2 era was a great era. I always thought Xbox loaded way faster though. I'm gonna be 100%. Whenever I wind up going about whenever I wind up going about trying to play the PlayStation 2, the loading difference was much more different than the Xbox. I would put a game in the Xbox, it'd probably be loaded in like a good minute. PlayStation 2 actually, like, they took its time. They had to read the memory card and all that extra stuff. That's why Microsoft actually did pretty good in my eyes. But the first PlayStation console I ever bought was a PS3. And shout out to the PS3. The PS3 had a whole bunch of beautiful games on it. But I had bought the Xbox 360 before that. So even though I had Sony and Xbox, respectfully, I was set tripping like a motherfucker. It was hard to do. It was hard to not choose certain games because there were certain games that was on the PlayStation that I didn't play that the Xbox did. And then there were certain games that the Xbox had that I couldn't play on the PlayStation. But then you had the best of both worlds. Now it's like, I don't know, I've been primarily a PlayStation fan. I got the 5 not too long ago. I was gifted the 4 many years ago. That's what made me want to get the 5. Also because the person who wanted it. Shout out to Rochelle, she wanted it. And I got it for her and everything. So this console is a wonderful system. But as per, like me wanting the console myself, I honestly didn't, because I didn't feel like the PlayStation had enough titles to keep going. Like now, for real, I'm a Nintendo head all the way. I'm forever Nintendo. If I could choose any console, it would be a Nintendo, hands down. But if I could choose between PlayStation and Xbox, it would be PlayStation, because PlayStation just had a certain way that it carried itself that, whoa, shit. Woo. Anyway, PlayStation I need my insurance. PlayStation wound up having a way that they carried themselves that made it more entertaining. The interface was just a lot more enjoyable. Like, they had wound up making the PlayStation Portable and the Go, and that just had, I don't know, it was just the way that it carried itself. It just had a good effect on my entertainment side of my mind. I really just enjoyed it. So, with that being said, it wasn't like a bad thing that I didn't choose Xbox. It's just, I don't know, after the 360, I just kind of, I wasn't feeling it. And they dropped the 1, I believe. And it was a pretty console. The controllers win. Xbox got goddamn, Xbox don't got some pretty motherfucking controllers. Them shits is like, I wouldn't even play with those controllers. I would literally I would watch some shit just do nothing. I put them in a box, clear case, trophy. That's what those controllers look like. Xbox controllers are beautiful. The control pad, the way they feel, like it's a stronger ass controller. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm used to having a PlayStation 5 control. Oh, fuck, come on, man. Come on, man, just make it easy. Thank you. Should have let me tell you about the day that I caught a body over an Xbox talk. Alright, so anyway, this leads back to the street. This is the way I could have went, and I went all the other fucking way. You know it's me. I'm Chris V. Shit. And I was a cop. I'm gonna go into a whole nother borough. That's not what I want to do. Woo. beep beep your mother. Whoa. All right, now I gotta lose the cops. So yeah, Xbox has some really pretty durable controllers to where PlayStation is actually winning, because I had saw myself that they now have replaceable analog sticks, which was fucking genius. Handfuls of controllers nowadays, I don't know what it is with the hardware, but I've noticed that they had drift, and to be as expensive as you are, a drift is the last thing you should be fucking having. And the reason why I say that is because the quality of what you're making your materials out, I mean, the quality of what you're making your hardware out of is cheap, or it's not. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is cheap. I wouldn't say not thoughtful, because the creativity and just how well the PlayStation controller fits into a person's hands, like, it feels like a genuinely different controller. It definitely does. All the controllers have, but the fact that you're not reliable enough to not succumb to being able to just be fixed up a little bit because there's a drift, and we have the technology we do now, I feel like you're not putting too much emphasis in trying to make sure that it stays durable. It is durable. The PlayStation controller feels great. It has good weight. It's adaptive. It has some great, like, replacive, you know, just the way that it controls itself. It's actually a really good controller. Xbox is too, but you know, to each his own. That's just what I'm saying. But I'm primarily a PlayStation fan, and shout out to the Spider-Man 2 series, because that was the first exclusive I did on here. And thank you to everybody that tuned into that, because I definitely appreciate you. I'm waiting. Some new content is coming up soon. We got a new series starting this week, so stay tuned. I'm not sure, but it might have to do with zombies. And zombies are the shit. Wait, hold on. Do I have to move this car? But then where would I put that car? Wait a minute. Okay, there. Got one car. And I take you. And drive you in the spot, right? That should be it. Oh, fuck. That's $30 off. It was Simeon, too. I called it.
Great! Well done. You are very resourceful. I like it. Really, I do.
And that's how you make some money. Oh, shit. 14,000? Not bad. All right. Yeah. But either way, that's, that is tonight's conversation, though, guys. So, y'all tell me what y'all think. Are you guys a PlayStation fan? Are you an Xbox fan? Are you a Nintendo fan? I'm going to start winding up telling you guys to go about leaving me a comment in the comment section below. And just to give me your feedback on what you guys think. Should I go about doing another game? Is there a game idea that you might have? If there is, I always tell you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Any game ideas you might have, please send them to us. We would definitely love to try them out. This weekend, we are definitely doing the face reveal. We are at 103 subscribers. Shout out to the person that just recently subscribed. I'm sorry I didn't give you a shout out sooner. I just came back from Albany. I had a wonderful time out there. And I appreciate you guys so much for just, showing the love and stuff. You also look like you're enjoying, hi, Kitty. You also look like you're enjoying Road Redemption. If you guys want some more of that, just keep showing love to the video. And I'll definitely catch the hint. And I already do now, so I'm not even that hungry. I just like the fact that you guys are watching it. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Any game ideas you might have, please send them to us. We'd definitely love to try them out. And until next time, game into your sleep. My car goes beep beep.